Okay, we're going to make sure that we have all our materials needed to build our bed with the storage cubes underneath. We have our directions, one letter A, which is the side piece, a long solid piece, letter B, one letter C. Letter D is a thicker one with a groove down it, and letter E also has the groove. These will be used to create the bed platform. You have a letter F, which is a solid one straight. Your letter G, which is the other side of the bed. And then you have letter H, which is the platform. You have your storage cubes, the inside part of the cubes, which obviously is a rectangle, not a cube. Your bedding, your canopy, some ribbons to tie back the canopy, your ladder, your screws and wooden dowels, and I will be using a Phillips head screwdriver, which is not included. Okay, if you're confused by the picture that came with this product, hopefully this video will help you. This is actually very easy to put together. You're going to start off with your letter A. What you'll notice is on one side there are larger holes. The other side, the holes are smaller. The larger holes are going to be on the outside of the bed. The smaller holes are the inside of the bed. So if I'm holding this product, I'm going to hold the larger holes out to the right for me, and on the inside would be the smaller holes. Okay? Then I also want you to notice that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of holes, not 6. That means the bottom one is only one piece of wood. That is actually your letter F that will connect there. Your two middle holes here will be your D and your E. Those have the platform in it, so there's a slats in there for you to slide the platform in. And on the top is letter B and C that will connect with these holes. Okay, so starting with letter B, and out of these two holes, there are two holes here. The larger one will be where the dowel fits in. The smaller one will be where the screw fits in. So you're going to line up out of these two. The larger one is where the dowel goes in. The screw will go in here. I like to get it started a little bit so you can line up the hole. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same with the letter C. Okay, great. Next, we go back to the starting point. This was B, this was C, this one's going to be D. D is the one that is a perfect rectangle with the slat, not with the cutout. So, you notice there's two holes here and two holes here. You're going to want to make sure when you put on letter D that the one with the part with the groove, the side with the groove, goes inside, right? Because that's where the platform of the bed is going to go. So on the outside of the bed, this is the outside of the bed, it should look solid. Neat. Okay. Now we're going to take letter E. Letter E, as you notice, has this cutout here, and you notice there's only one hole with the cutout, and on the other side there's two holes. Here on letter A, you have two holes, so your two holes are going to line up with these two holes, and the cutout will be facing the top, and you're going to make sure that the groove is on the inside. Great. And that's all done. You should only have one set of holes left on the bottom, and that is for your letter F. F has a larger hole and a smaller hole. That means that there requires a dowel. Put the dowel in the larger hole. Put the larger hole here in the larger of these two holes. Fantastic. Place it back up on its side. You notice here that these side pieces are flush, whereas this has like a little lip here. This little footing part is the bottom of the bed. The flush part is the top. So the next step is we're going to be taking your letter H and creating the platform. So the letter H is going to go between the D and E, and you're just going to place it in the grooves and just slide down, making sure that it stays in the grooves. Okay. Then the last main piece here, this is the main side, it's letter G. You're going to also notice that this has a little piece of extended wood here, and this is flush, just like the base here. We're going to match it up so that the flush side is also with the flush side. You're also going to know there's large holes here and smaller holes here. The smaller holes will be on the inside of the bed. The larger holes will be on the outside of the bed. So if you just place it here, it would be like this. Before we tighten it up, we have our wooden dowels. Our wooden dowels go in the larger of the two holes on letter B, letter C, and letter F. Okay, great. That's all done. Just lift up your bed. The front will be the part with the cutout. Now let the fun part begin. The cubes just open up, super easy, and you just add the rectangle piece to the inside and slide them in. Trick is when you put the inside pieces, keep these little tabs up so they're easily used to lift that middle piece out if you ever want to collapse them. And these storage bins here are huge. They really hold a lot. Then your bedding. Your canopy top is thankfully all one piece. So you just put that on top, and all you have to do is just line up the corners for the ribbons. You just gather the material, place it around the pole, and tie your bow. And then just place your ladder on top. And there you have it, all done.